Christmas presents, which was to our benefit. Henry said, sell them and keep the money, I don't want it.
Well, you might never have won those canteens of cutlery or those prizes or become what you are today if a wartime fireman, this is an extraordinary story in London, had not stopped one day to watch you at the age of about 9 having a sparring match on Bellingham Green. Now, he's 75 now. You haven't seen him for 25 years, but he's here tonight and he's Bob Hill. Well, Bob, you better tell us what happened there on Bellingham Green, will you?
Well, I was looking through my window one day and I saw a crowd of children skylarking about, you know, and I saw this lad. He sparred up, you know. I thought to myself, well, he got something good there. So I went round to his home and took him round there. And I went in the scullery there, and there was his mother and father sitting in the corner there. I said, you going to let this boy go boxing, eh? He wants some boxing lessons, see? And his old dad sitting in the corner, you know, opens he'd say yes, you could see it all over his face, you know. And after haggling for about 2 hours, she said yes, only on one condition, that they never fought one another. So, after waiting for a decision, I took them straight down there, and they haven't looked back since. And they've been a credit to everybody all concerned.
We have indeed, and you've got a great eye on your head. Thank you very much, Bob Hill. Well, as teenagers, you and George here go on boxing as amateurs with the Eltham Boxing Club. You leave school and learn your trade as plasterers, and then you go into the army to do your national service.
Henry had a fit when he found out who his sergeant major was going to be.
It's 17 years since you saw him, Mick Kavanagh. Mick, tell us why the shock when Henry found out who was the sergeant major.
Well, a few months before Henry joined the army, my club, Birkenhead Boxing Club, were boxing Eltham. And the Cooper twins, George and Henry, didn't have an opponent. So I volunteered, and Henry was the choice.
How old are you then?
I was 34, he was 17.
Well, tell me, how did you get on?
I didn't. The first round, you know, very, very fast. And by the end of the first round, I was really blowing hard. I went back. I had 2 very small seconds, a flyweight and a bantamweight. And I came out for the second round after listening to all the very good advice. And I was met with a left jab and found myself on the seat of my pants. So I thought, aye, I'll watch that left hand. Anyway, I got up, and the next thing I remember, the referee was stopping the fight, and George and Henry were backing me to the corner. I didn't watch.
And, Mick, the next time you met?
Well, when he joined the army, you know, I went up to see him, you know, and he approached the army the way he did his boxing. As you know, you all know, he's a dedicated boxer. Well, he did the same there. He was modest. He tried hard, never gave anybody any trouble at all. And I've often thought since, if all boys grow up like Henry Cooper, well, we'll have nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Mick Kavanagh.
Anyway.
Well, in the army, Henry Cooper, who had already become the youngest ever Amateur Boxing Association light heavyweight champion, won his second ABA title and the Army and Imperial Services twice. And here he is at Wembley in 1952.
The Amateur Championships at Wembley, with Cooper of Eltham slogging out the light heavies final with McLean of Scotland. Max, the one in the darker vest, who just missed with that right. And now it's Cooper swinging away. McLean stopped a beauty there. If there's not a lot of skill, there's certainly plenty of action in these bouts. And Cooper's the winner on points.
Well, you can take him up later if you like about the not a lot of skill there. I suppose you'd still a long way.
I just noticed.